Hi everybody, my name is Taylor Green. I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
So all happening, we've got fire engines or something go past now. My name is Rhys Barber. I'm I'm the other audiologist that works here at Audiology Associates. Now we definitely know whose patients these are, so we double check before we start the video. So this is mine, then you go Taylor's, then you go mine again.
We had a bit of a nightmare yesterday.
We don't know where we're coming and going, do we?
Rhys actually voiced over mine on the start.
Yeah.
I voiced over Rhys's, and then we both voiced over the last one.
Yeah. So you can see this is very dry plug of wax here. So we got the St. Bart's hook, doesn't come out very often. Out he comes. Look at this coming away now.
So I've actually used the St. Bart's hook a couple of times
Oh,
over
yeah.
the last couple of weeks here, where you get like plugs like this where they're quite dry, you've got a bit of a gap above it.
Look at that coming away.
Ooh, pull it.
Lovely.
Yeah, good. Nice.
There we are. You might even hear Mrs. B in the background now as well. It's all happening outside. We've still got building work going on right next door as well, guys. We've got that kind of plug and a long tail. Looks like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, that one. So we're just going to give this a little bit of keratin a tug on the outside here. And a little bit of keratin.
Doing the famous
drop and scoop. Drop and scoop. Drop and drag. You probably drop and drag would probably be a better description, actually. Yeah, if you don't scoop, I drag. Yeah.
On computer.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot that's a thing. You show my age now. That's computers. What's them?
Windows 5. What?
That was half an inch. This one's yours, by the way.
Oh, this is mine. Looks like yours. I say it looks like a nice, easy one.
That's either going to be very wet or it's going to be like skin. It's one of those two. It's going to be one of them things, and they're looking at that. Just with a sheen on it. Which way are we going with this? Is it wet?
We might be lucky.
Oh, that's skin.
Yeah. Already starting to come away, which is always a nice sign. I'm just trying to hold that grip now.
Yeah.
Oh, got the fine end on. Fine end generally tends to be better for these skin removals because it doesn't break it away. It's not as strong. The power of the suction is not as strong as the standard size on the tube. So it doesn't tend to like suction it all away. It kind of holds it in as like a big bunch. You've managed to.
I think I remember you telling me about this one. I think there's a foreign body in the second ear. This one, I think. Oh, we keep saying I think. We do apologise, guys. These videos have been done several days in advance, possibly up to a week in some cases. That's right.
And I don't really get to see any of these before we come in to voice them over.
Yeah, you're going blind, don't you, with these ones?
I'm kind of going in blind. I send them over to Rhys and then I don't see them until we voice them over. Right.
Oh, nice peel though.
Yeah. I didn't really... Again, I could have put a little bit of oil in. I didn't really want to jeopardise the kind of view and the vision that we've got. So, and it's coming out nicely anyway. We know we're getting it out okay. So
this is my argument. See, if it's coming away well, then it's what's the old adage: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's coming away well, what's the point of putting the oil in? If it's coming away well, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Look at just trying to hovering above now.
Oh, that's
good work. Might start adapting your little
drag and drop.
Little drag and drop.
Drag and drop.
Drag and drop.
Yeah, so he's just getting over the top and dropping over and just pulling back, just gently going over the top. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there it is. Yes, there you go.
It's a spaceship. That looks like two eyes. That was really freaky, actually, looking at it, didn't it?
It does look like a...
I don't know what that is, yeah.
It looks like a baby rat or something, doesn't it? It's
like an alien.
Yeah, no, this patient actually didn't, believe it or not, actually, I remember this one now, just thought it was a wax blockage, and has had it a little while.
It's unusual for it to turn like that, though.
Yeah, patient's been reusing the hearing aid. So that's the reason for the appointment was the patient was getting a lot of feedback from the hearing aid and reduced hearing, which is usually symptoms of wax. So patient came in, said, "Oh, I feel it really blocked up with wax." We always have a quick look first before we do anything else. As soon as you can see I just kind of, the patient actually flinched there because I flicked off the end of it, not because it was uncomfortable, but I flicked off the end of the dome and the patient wasn't quite sure what the noise was.
Yeah, look at that.
So yeah, it's come away nicely.
That's very unusual for it to be stood upright like that in the canal, isn't it?
Yeah, again, the patient's very sensitive to the popping and the crackling. You can see there's a lot of in and outs here. Patient got used to it after a little while though. I think the patient was okay with these last bits.
Had they had it done before?
I think the patient's had irrigation before, from what we said, not microsuction. So it's always a bit of a, well, it's a new experience anyway for anybody who's obviously not had it done before, obviously. But with irrigation, you don't really get these popping, these cracklings, these squeakings, and squeakings.
It's more of a thumping sensation. It's from when I've had it done. It's more of a kind of just a thumping noise constantly, just with the pressure, not with the pressure, but the stream of water comes in cycles. Yeah. So it doesn't go as one continuous stream. It kind of pulses and stops pulses again.
Patient did really well, to be fair, because I honestly thought this was going to be quite a tricky removal, just looking at how much the patient was flinching, just taking that little bit away from the entrance. But fair play, absolute trooper, sat through the rest of it. You know, we're always making the patient at ease, you know, we're always talking them through it, saying, you know, it's absolutely fine, you know, this is all normal, these noises, you know, are something that we can't avoid. You know, because we do have little forms we get all our patients to read before having this done, and it explains all of this before. So you know, patients do have an idea of what to expect if they've never had it done before. You know, but we always have to try and make people comfortable with it.
Yeah, you want the person to go away with a good, you know, having a nice experience, because they are more likely to get it done again. So you're always very mindful of everybody.
I was really kind of hoping this last bit was going to come away in one big piece, but you can just see it's coming away in little tiny bits. I think we do leave one or two little strands in here, again, just for patient comfort.
But you kind of you're in that osseous portion of the ear canal now, aren't you? So you're in that bony portion of the ear canal. Yeah. So very, very sensitive. And what Taylor's doing here is right, you're just hovering, which is a really difficult thing to do, by the way, just hover just above that little bit of wax without putting any pressure on the canal wall. Not an easy thing to do. We were quite lucky we managed to get that away, because we could have gone at a slightly different angle, but I didn't want to go straight at the ear canal, you know, I just wanted to kind of go with the contour of the ear canal, because I didn't want to put any, you know, poke or put any pressure there, because patient probably wouldn't want to come back after that. But completely forgot and missed the ruler then, sorry. It was 5 centimeters, which I think is going to work out roughly about 2.5 inches, I think, or 2 inches even, sorry, I think.
There we go.
I think.
I'm glad you were looking anyway.
I was a guess. I think it was a complete guess. So what have we got here? This is my patient, so you can see this another little sort of wax marble, a little bit misty then, guys. I think it's a little bit of oil as we went in, but I've cleaned the camera off now so you can get a better view. But you can see that dry sort of round wax shape there. There, nice and simple for the first ear canal. Eardrum looking nice and healthy. Second ear canal's a little bit more difficult, a little bit more blocked up on this side. Don't forget, guys, if you do have problems with your ears, you can always check out the link tree, which is in our description on any of the social media platforms, and you can book yourself an appointment to come and see myself or the lovely Mr. Taylor Green. And if you are enjoying the videos, don't forget you can like, share, heart, follow, and subscribe for us. That would be absolutely splendid for us as well. Thank you, dudes. There we go. It's coming away.
I'm not even going to attempt to say all that, because I know I'll kind of mess up.
It's not too bad. It's kind of you kind of get into the pattern of it now after a while. It's really hard to do on the show when we're doing the short videos. I think realistically, the building work it will be finished by the beginning part of New Year. So we may be back to normal by then, guys. We'll probably be going back to the 3 days a week and coming back in the new year. But we shall see. We shall see what we get.
Of course. Really holding on this one.
It doesn't want to budge, does it? A little bit of dry, so the keratin there around the outside edge, just anchoring it into place.
Yep. There you go.
It's like OXO cube.
Yeah, gravy.
There we go.
Gravy.
Forbidden gravy. Yeah. So it's coming away there. Look at that go.
Oh, that was a nice one.
That was a good peel. Now there is a little bit that's resting right on top of the handle of the malleus there. I'm not going to try and take that off. That is going to be so sensitive, and we don't want to risk battering that malleus in any way. If there was a bit more of a gap there, if it was a little bit further away, I would say, yeah, we'll attempt it, but that's better off migrating off. Least invasive thing you can do.
Yeah.
But we'll go to these other bits first of all. You're not going to be able to get that fine end in that gap there. You won't.
Bit of a tricky angle
It
as well.
is. It is. And it's not worth taking the risk. When that would migrate off on its own, there is no point. I forgot to check before we started. Just about half an inch or 9/16, you could say, looking at that. And there we are. So day 13. Maybe 12, 13. Yeah, day 13 done. Fingers crossed we'll be back in Christmas attire for day 14. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And we shall see you again real soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.